And now the New York Knicks starters. Melo and Bargnani at the 3 and 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Felton. And it's Chandler in at the center position. And for the Lakers, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. Felton goes in, over to the wing. For the 3. Shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Kaman gave up his old caveman look, guys, but he's still an intimidating presence in the post. Good size and strength and doesn't really get pushed around. Also excellent timing when it comes to shot blocking.
And he gets it to go.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Los Angeles on D. Felton with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Bargnani up top. Back to Felton. Kicks to Bargnani. Now Chandler inside. The Lakers with the rebound. And Chris Kaman skilled offensively. Ambidextrous, finishing inside, and a good mid-range shooter.
Yeah, I think he's really good offensively. He's got a lot of skill. He's tough to handle. I mean, the question mark with him is defensively. You know, his weak side rotations can be late. He's never really been a center that you kind of solidify your defense around.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Felton off the pick from Anthony. Felton kicks to Bargnani. Back to Felton. Some nice passing by New York here. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
And Young kicks to Gasol. Shot from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Now Chandler inside.
Tyson Chandler, first-time All-Star last season. His 12th season in the league. This is a guy that came right out of high school. It was a long time coming for him, but certainly that All-Star berth well-deserved.
And one of the plays we're going to see with him a lot is the pick and roll. He's tremendous both as a screener and a popper. And you don't see him whistled for a lot of moving screens because his positioning is solid and his timing is right on the money.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
He misses the free throw. That one misses. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. And Kobe, here we go. Stolen by Bargnani. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And for Tyson Chandler, it's been a long road over the last few seasons. Steve, he's playing undoubtedly the best basketball of his career.
Yeah, key contributor on Team USA, an NBA champion with the Mavericks in 2011, and now an NBA All-Star. It's the defense, it's the understanding of his teammates and the game plan. Just a very, very smart player and a hard worker as well.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one falls for Young.
A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
And so Young nails them both. And the Boston series did drag on, you could tell. You wonder if they were a bit fatigued going into that Pacers series. Steve, Indiana just outplayed him, outworked him, in every way in the second round.
Yeah, I think it was a factor, Kevin, and really the Knicks have only themselves to blame. They had Boston down 3-1 and a home game to close it out, but they couldn't get it done. And there's no doubt that affected them against Indiana in the next series.
Kobe, the pass to Young. Felton against Nash. Clock at 6. It's Young on the wing. Puts it up. And he hits the jump shot. Young's got 9. Knicks trail by 9. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Felton kicks to Bargnani. This is to Chandler. And stolen by Kaman. Nash outside. Young right side. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. The Lakers rebound. Felton against Nash. The feed to Kobe. The dish to Gasol. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Knicks trail by 11. Outside, Felton. Pass to Bargnani. Outside, Felton. Pass to Anthony. From the left block. That's good on the jump shot.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Nash kicks to Young. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. Outside, Felton. He kicks it to Carmelo. Back to Felton. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Young. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Shumpert with it, picked up by Kobe. Shumpert dishes to Carmelo. Outside, Felton. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
And that one's good.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Bargnani. Outside, Felton. He dishes it to Anthony. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Just 5 on the clock. Bargnani from long range. And he gets it to go. Bargnani's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers leading by 8. And Doris Burke spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Doris?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Now Felton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Feeds it to Bargnani. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gasol, a screen on Felton. Nash, the pass to Bryant. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Knicks trail by 8. Chandler with a screen for Felton. The pass to Carmelo. For 3. Raymond Felton, and that's good. Felton's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nash gets a screen from Gasol. Shumpert against Kobe. A second chance effort. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Bargnani.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Outside, Felton. He feeds it to Bargnani. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Chandler comes with a double team. Tries to snap the cold streak. Offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 3. It's Anthony with the drive. And again, it's New York.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
The Knicks making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in for Chandler. World Peace comes in for Bargnani. Smith checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Udrich in for Shumpert. Blake with it. He's covered by Felton. Here's Farmar. Johnson outside. It's taken away by Smith. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Felton, and there's another one for the Knicks. The Lakers trail.
J.R. Smith, last season's 6th man of the year, averaging 18 points per game off the bench for the Knicks. What a fantastic season.
Here's Farmar. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now, here's Felton. He's got 5. And World Peace kicks to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Stoudemire. And now a 4-point Knicks lead. And for J.R. Smith, the New Jersey native, right at home, Clark playing for the Knicks.
And you knew he had the talent to be special. He just had to put it all together. Had a big season. The first player since 90 to come off the bench and score 30 or more in 3 straight games, Kevin. He's simply a bucket maker. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Kicks it to Udrich. Back to Felton from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
And here is Gasol following the three-pointer by Raymond Felton. Farmar with the bucket.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Felton kicks to Udrich. Udrich off a pick from Stoudemire. The Knicks rebound. Another shot. Dishes to World Peace. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. World Peace has got his first basket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Udrich. Here's Stoudemire. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Johnson dishes to Gasol, and he makes the 8-footer. Gasol's got 8 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
New York leading by 4. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Felton. The feed now to Smith. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
LA has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Farmar. He's guarded by Udrih. Farmar kicks to Hill. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knicks, J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. World Peace is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Udrih in at the 1 spot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive, but certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
Shumpert is checked in for New York, and it's the Knicks with the ball. After the miss from Blake. Smith for 3. That drops. Smith's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
You talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark, one of the marquee franchises certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
And the first one at the line is good, and New York making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And Kobe drops them both.
In many ways, the Lakers had what would be called the nightmare season in 12-13. Despite that, they protected staples. Playing in front of the Hollywood Stars has always been an energy boost for the Lakers, and they made the most of it even though they struggled away from home.
Chandler, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Young for 3, and the shot is good. Young's got 14 points. Clark, as you said, with the Lakers, very good at home last season in what would be one of their very few bright spots on the year. They go 29-12 in Staples Center, which Steve put them in the top third of the league for home wins.
Well, Kevin, when you come into Staples as a visitor for a Lakers game, there really is a kind of a different feel. I mean, if you're the opponent, you look up at all those banners, you look over at all the celebrities on the side, you know, that theater lighting. It's a pretty cool spot, and teams sometimes, I think, can kind of get carried away.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys. The last few summers, Carmelo Anthony has incorporated boxing training into his off-season regimen. He said being a boxing fan since he was a kid, he was always intrigued by the elite conditioning level boxers have to attain. He added that the hand-eye coordination and physicality help both his shooting and his ability to play at the power forward spot. Kevin?
Yeah, with his hard-charging style of play, it makes sense. Thanks, Doris. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The dish to Shumpert. Here's Udrich, defended by Nash. Udrich, the pass to Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Just an amazing game for Smith. He has 9 points and also a couple of rebounds. He's knocking down threes as effectively as twos, and that's saying something.
Yeah, because he's been good all over the floor. So valuable to this offense.
First one falls for him. Bargnani is checked in for Tyson Chandler. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season. It's one reason they started to falter a bit late in the year.
Here's Udrich after the made shot from Young. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and the dunk by Smith.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Clark, you said it, the Knicks did hit that lull last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East, and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
Here's Udrich. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Bargnani a screen on Nash. Here's Udrich, defended by Nash. Fires the three.
Much better opportunity. Guys, when his class came out, people thought Irving was the clear-cut #1 player, but I don't think anybody saw him taking the league by storm the way he had. It's almost like he's surpassed all of his expectations already.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Kaman. Here's Hill. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
Shot's good from Bargnani.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Now here's Nash. He's covered closely. Passes to Hill. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's Udrich, defended by Bryant. Smith kicks to Udrich. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Udrich has got the lead up to 10 now for New York. Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Mike Woodson was giving to his team. He wants his guys to devote a lot more energy to clamping down on the inside and preventing any shots from close range. Better interior defense was his message. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Young's shot is off. New York with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Udrich dishes to Shumpert. He kicks to Udrich. J.R. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 12-point New York lead. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Kaman sets a screen for Young. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Young's got 18 points in the game.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Now here's Kobe. To the wing right side. Here's Nash. Kaman. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
New York calls timeout.
And you know, guys, Nash's workout regimen is the stuff of legends. At his age, he's in as good a condition as most second or third year players in the league. Still highly productive at 39 years old.
The Knicks leading by 8. And Udrich kicks to Smith. Smith off a pick from Bargnani. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kaman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And going back to Nash in his great condition. When you watch it firsthand, Steve, and you have to wonder just how long, even with all those great techniques of getting his body ready to go, how long he's going to be able to play.
Well, last season, remember, he broke the bone in his leg that set him back. In fact, he missed, in most games, he missed in 14 years. Normally, he's been very durable. So, you know, Father Time, as they say, is undefeated, Kevin, and it's catching up with him.
Lakers trail by 7. Hill, a screen on Shumpert. Kaman passes to Young. Kaman sets a screen for Young. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Young's got 23.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
The drive by Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. New York moving the ball around. Udrich dishes to Anthony. And it's sent back by Kaman. But they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 2. Shumpert, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Nash kicks to Young. Here's Kaman. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Now just a 3-point New York lead. And so here is New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Udrich. Smith outside. Left side, Shumpert. All sorts of time. Rebound, Hill. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Right side, Hill. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Young's got 25 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Kobe against Shumpert. Hill passes to Young. It's stolen by Smith. The drive by Shumpert. Pass to Udrich. He dishes it to Bargnani. 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Bryant kicks to Nash. It's Young on the wing. Outside Bryant, the tray, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Smith outside. Feeds to Udrich. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Udrich has got 6.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Nash dishes to Kaman. And that one goes long. The Knicks leading by 3. Udrich, the pass to Bargnani. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. And that one's good. And it's now 22 points for Smith.
So much of what ailed the Lakers could be traced to the lack of defensive presence. And it really came to a head when Magic Johnson, one of the greatest Lakers of all time, called them out about looking to play Showtime offense while not paying attention to solid defense.
And the Lakers call time here. And going back to what Clark said, they didn't actually try to run that much based on tempo, more than what they might have been used to, certainly, Steve, but the D was a concern in a major way.
Well, it was really more about teams running wild on them instead of the other way around. You look at the Laker personnel, big front line last year with Howard and Gasol. The transition defense wasn't quite there. You throw in the injuries. They were never able to find that balance between good offense and solid defense.
Blake with it. He's covered by Felton. Chandler with the steal. Smith outside. And he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Farmar. Pass to Gasol. The shot from the low post is good. Gasol's got 10 points.
Easy baskets. That's exactly what they need.
The Knicks leading by 6. Felton kicks to Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, guys, with the Knicks playing a space-the-floor pick-and-roll offensive scheme, I mean, Tyson Chandler is a hand-in-glove fit as the high-flying finisher inside, keeping defenses honest and then cleaning up the mess on the weak side board if shots are missed.
Free throw, Chandler. And Clark, you talked about what Chandler has meant for this Knicks team, both on the court and in the locker room. And you wonder, you know, if Dallas, Steve, had it to do over again, do you think they would have tried harder to re-sign him?
Well, I understood the plan. Dallas felt like with Dirk Nowitzki getting older, they had to save that cap room for a superstar, maybe Dwight Howard or Chris Paul. But it's always easy in hindsight when those things don't happen to say, hey, what were you doing?
Here's Farmar. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Farmar's got 5 points so far. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first and then maybe a second possession.
Top of the key. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 26 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Farmar dishes to Hill. The pass to Blake. This one for 3. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the basket good. And that's now 28 points for J.R. Smith.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks out front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. You seem to be playing with plenty of determination. What lit the fire under you tonight?
Coaching and my teammates. I mean, they've been telling me to drive the ball. I'll just finally click and start driving the ball. Good things happen.
JR. Appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to a Thursday edition of the Halftime Report. The Knicks scorching hot in the first half. Offensively, they've been in a zone. A lot of great team play, providing looks from all over the floor. J.R. Smith absolutely dominating. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. And hanging tough, the Los Angeles Lakers. This is a disciplined team, and when it comes to boxing out, controlling the backboard with fundamental play, we've seen it so far. Nick Young has been tremendous in the first half. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Really an incredible game from Smith.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt, and it's Young in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is Young. He feeds it to Nash. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Raymond Felton. The Knicks leading by 10. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, the Los Angeles Lakers, a team that's used to attracting marquee free agents from other teams, not losing their own in free agency. But this offseason, Dwight Howard decided to move on, turning down a larger guaranteed contract with the LA Lakers. A tough blow for the league's banner franchise, who've taken out a number of huge billboards around town asking Dwight to stay. Sources said he wasn't overjoyed with the system the Lakers employed under head coach Mike D'Antoni, and also perhaps didn't enjoy playing alongside the always hyper-intense Kobe Bryant. Guys, we'll just have to see how big of a setback that becomes for this team's championship aspirations.
Well, we'll see if the Lakers can find a way. Thank you, Doris. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The drive by Shumpert. Pass to Chandler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense is really clicking here.
What's interesting for me to watch with Mike Woodson as head coach in New York is the exciting floor spacing offense they started playing last season. In Atlanta, he's been known for a grinded out isolation play style, but has actually tweaked his approach a little bit, and that's been impressive.
Nice shot by Felton. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shumpert against Kobe. Kicks it to Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And back to Mike Woodson, not a flashier, high-maintenance type of personality. He keeps it on the level, and I think, Steve, the players appreciate that.
Players definitely like that. He's very quiet on the sidelines, but not afraid to get in your face when necessary. And I think that's a really good temperament for a coach to have. In general, I think he's a guy who is very well respected around the league and did an excellent job with New York a season ago.
You know, for Pau Gasol, calling last year a rough year might be an understatement. He fought off an injury and tried to find a role on a team that was in transition. A year like that can really take a lot out of a guy.
Good on the second free throw. And Steve, for Pau Gasol, he dealt with knee tendonitis from the first day of the season, then a concussion, torn plantar fascia. I mean, he just had one setback, it seemed, health-wise after another.
It was just that kind of season, which symbolized the fate of his Lakers, too. They just never seemed to get it going until it was too late. But, you know, with Gasol, we're talking about a guy who's remained effective for a long time in his career. And when you have that kind of skill level, I think your game can translate as you get older.
The first free throw is good.
You know, after losing Jeremy Lin going into last season, guys, I think some fans were concerned that the team might slip back to isolation basketball and their offense would stagnate, but instead they flourished as a three-point shooting team.
Chandler hits them both. And back to the Knicks personnel moves, you got to give them a lot of credit going out and finding shooters and defenders and playmakers to surround their star players with.
Yeah, they ended up with Bargnani, putting him at the kind of the shooting 4 spot, adding another three-point threat. The Knicks are always going to be aggressive personnel-wise. This was already a good team, second best record in the East, but you know they're looking to get better.
Now here's Anthony after Chris Kamen's miss. Good. That's now 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, playing in London during the 2012 summer seemed to do wonders for Melo. It often does wonders for guys that play with that national team. He came back with all kinds of confidence and seemed to be at another level.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Mike Woodson was giving to his team. Anthony was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach directly asked him to take the reins and to start to make a bigger impact than he has been to this point, saying the offense isn't the same without him leading it. He also wanted them to know they should be working together to get their outside shooters open. He said, "You know what plays we have to run to get guys free. Now let's run them." Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
There was a lot to like on that play.
And for Carmelo, boy, he really excels in international play, doesn't he? Always has.
Yeah, the three-point line is just a bit shorter, which kind of brings it right into his comfort zone. So he can play that zone buster role for Team USA. And tell you what, he can do so many other things, too, because of his size and quickness.
And you hear his coaches talk about his defense is better than they expected, too.
Ironic, isn't it?
Very. And stolen by Nash. And Young, here we go. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Gasol passes to Kobe. Back to Gasol. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
No good from Bargnani.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And Young gets to Gasol. Outside, Kobe. This is to Nash. 5 to shoot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. New York leading by 9. There's the feed to Bargnani. The dish to Anthony. Chandler, the pass to Carmelo. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Kaman's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Nash dishes to Bryant. Outside Kobe. Left side, Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Kaman. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bryant.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here's Shumpert, and stolen by Nash. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Nash. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Chandler's shot, good. Lakers trail by 9. Inside to Gasol. Stolen by Bargnani. Anthony drives in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Anthony's got 4 this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Now here's Nash. Back to Bryant. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets the bucket. Kobe's got 11 points.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Felton kicks to Chandler. Passes it to Bargnani. Outside Anthony. Chandler against Kaman, and Chandler throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13. Knicks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Felton the pass to Shumpert. Now Chandler inside. The Lakers with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nash drives in. He kicks to Gasol. Back to Nash. Pass to Bryant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hill, he's checked in for Kaman. Johnson comes in for Young, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Nash. Here's Udrich. He's got 6. He dishes it to World Peace. Feeds it to Udrich. Back to World Peace. Kept alive by New York. Second shot opportunity. Here's Stoudemire. And at last, they get one to fall. Stoudemire's got his second bucket. Lakers trail by 10. And here is Blake. Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. That's good. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
You know, last season, a lot of folks had the Lakers picked as the super team in the West, the team that would maybe challenge Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group and really had one of the most disappointing seasons in the Lakers' history.
And the Lakers have possession. Mari Stoudemire missing his last shot. Gasol dishes to Blake. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Bryant. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New York. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry.
Now Johnson, after the missed three from Udrih. Hill kicks to Kobe. A baseline J, and another basket for the Lakers. The Knicks leading by 5. Inside, poked away. Kobe with the steal. Blake passes to Kobe. Left side, Bryant. Johnson, that's for 2. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
And he gets it to go. 31 points for Smith.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Bryant drives in, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. We talk about big-time career assists. These are the players all-time with the gift of assist. And you look at this list of the all-time leaders, you're looking at the legends of the game, the greats of the game, past and present.
Yep, names like Mark Jackson, Jason Kidd, John Stockton, of course, not just great passers, but you look at the longevity. I mean, that's an achievement in its own right.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 31. Outside Anthony. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Blake with it. He's guarded by Udrih. Blake kicks to Bryant. Unloads from 9, and the jumper falls for him. Bryant's got 15 points in just the second half.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here's Udrih. He's got 6. Smith for 3. A rebound by Johnson. It's offline from half court. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks up by 8. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Nash.
Well, he's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
The Knicks leading by 8. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Stoudemire and Chandler together up front. Felton is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Smith. Fades away. Goes back up. Johnson with it. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, the hope was that a change of scenery and a chance to run up and down the wings would be just what was needed to get Wesley Johnson going in the NBA, but that just didn't happen for him last season.
First one falls for him. And for Wes Johnson, the 4th overall pick back in 2010 out of Syracuse, he just hasn't been able, Steve, to break through.
Yeah, you wonder why, because he's got great size and athleticism, beautiful shooting stroke, and yet the shooting numbers just aren't there. So I thought he would be better coming into this league, but we'll see if he's able to develop and find a niche somewhere.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season. And you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
Now, here's Felton. A drive by Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trail by 6. Farmar dishes to Young. Young left side. Now the pass to Gasol. Tries from 10, and he connects with the jumper. And for the Knicks, the veteran leadership helped them at times as they had to go through some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah, they did go through some stretches, but they really did well to secure the division title and get that high seed going into the playoffs. They had a pretty decent run all in all, but this is a team that has higher aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
Steve Nash checked in for New York. And Smith, no good on that one. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Gasol passes to Nash. Gasol, a screen on Felton. It's Nash with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
The Knicks leading by 4. Chandler with a screen for Felton. Here's the triple. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Felton.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Kaman kicks to Young. Kaman a screen. Shots good from Young. Young's got 29 in the game.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Now, here is Smith. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kaman. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Nash.
Or getting the ball inside like that, close to the rim. That is the key during crunch time.
Felton dishes to Bargnani. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Now, here's Nash. He feeds it to Kaman, and Chandler sends it back. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Felton against Nash. Nice shot by Felton. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Felton against Nash. Kicks to Gasol. Good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Dishes it to Bargnani. And again, it's New York.
Assistant.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Farmar passes to Nash. The feed to Gasol.
You know, even though he's getting up there in years, guys, Powell's effectiveness shouldn't really drop off much. He's a long, skilled player who doesn't play off the ground very much, and his versatility should help his longevity. Some good numbers for Gasol. He's got 10 rebounds and 1 assist.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. The Knicks leading by 6. Now here's Felton. Here's Bargnani with the 3. But they recover it. Outside Felton. The dish to Bargnani. This one for 3. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. And the Knicks lead by 9. Clark, you mentioned the versatility of Pau Gasol. Steve, it's really the defining quality of his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the ability to do so many things offensively as a big guy just really completes a team. Now you can run any kind of offense you want. And Pau, as a passer, as a scorer, as a shooter, has been one of the best in the game for the last decade.
The Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Nash gets a screen from Kanan. Nash with it. Now Felton defending. Passes to Young. He kicks it to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Smith.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And it's Kaman missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Now Felton. Gasol with the block. And here's Young. Pass to Nash. Feeds it to Kaman. Ejected by Chandler, but they'll get another chance.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Pau Gasol. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Well, for Andrea Bargnani, only 35 games played last season, guys. Injuries and inconsistency have really plagued the former #1 overall pick of the 2006 draft.
Felton goes in. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Knicks lead by 11.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Ryan in the post, guarded by Shumpert. Young for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Going back to Bargnani, Steve, how much do you think the pressure of living up to the #1 pick and not being able to bust weighs on him, from season to season, game to game?
Well, at this stage, I think that stuff should be in the past. It's all about just focusing on getting better. He's been in the league for 7 seasons. We know he can pick and pop and be a space foreman. The challenge for him is to round out his game and be better on the boards and defensively.
He dishes it to Felton. Back to Bargnani. On the wing, Chandler. Outside for Felton. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the 3-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Now here's Kobe. Young outside. They need this. Jump shot is good that time. Young's got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Anthony with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I think Carmelo is one of the great scorers in the NBA, but his three-point shooting has really been inconsistent over the course of his career. That's where he could make the most improvement. Shoots a low percentage out there, and I think settles too often for that three-point shot. He's so strong, I'd like to see him put the ball on the floor and get to the hole more often.
That's good from Anthony. And Steve, to go back to Anthony and his shooting stroke, he shot more threes last season than ever before. Clark over 6 a game.
And so maybe as he emphasizes that part of his game a little more, he can get his percentage back up to the 40s like in 2011. If that happens, there's no question that makes him even more deadly as a scorer.
Good point.
The Lakers have their hands full guarding against Carmelo Anthony.
He's got 16 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well, and battling hard for every rebound.
Shots good from Young.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
The Knicks leading by 12. Here's Felton. Pass to Bargnani. Back to Felton. Nash with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
3 seconds on the shot.
Long range from the inbound. But they'll get another chance. Anthony kicks to Chandler. Back to Anthony. Felton against Nash. Felton goes in over Nash. Nice shot by Felton. Felton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Now, here is Young. Doubled by Felton. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Shumpert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Chandler inside. The pass to Carmelo. Back to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Chandler. 18 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Mike D'Antoni gave to his team during that break. He'd like them to better establish the transition game, to pick up the tempo and put pressure on the defense in the open floor. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now Felton. After the missed 3 from Young. Felton dishes to Carmelo. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night. He feeds it to Kobe. Fires the 3. That's good. Kobe's got 23.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 13. 1:58 left in the game. .158 left here in the 4th quarter. Young with the steal. Here's Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now here's Bryant, out to Nash. Dishes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. There's Nash with the 3, and Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Felton. They double him with Kamen. Chandler, the pass to Shumpert. Here's Felton. The shot misses. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Knicks.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Smith. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
That free throw good from Gasol. Both free throws good from Gasol.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. A drive by Shumpert. Kicks to Bargnani. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitor.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Kobe with the steal.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
New York shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Kobe against Felton. The feed to Chandler. Now the dish to Bargnani. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
J.R., appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.